TIFU by hooking up with an insane girl. This happened last year when I was in high school, and now I'm in college, but I recently realized it's Reddit-worthy because of how wild and surreal it is. Trigger warnings: animal abuse and sexual assault. So I, 18M, met this girl we'll call Sophie, 16F, during recess. Our first meeting was a little weird. She had sneaked out to smoke by crawling under the fence and then asked me for my number after saying I looked cool. All pretty random, and I saw her argue with a teacher, but I didn't think much of it at the time. The fact that she was yelling at a teacher should have probably been a red flag in hindsight. We called that same day and just sort of talked, finding out we had a few common interests. The next day, I had planned to hang out with some friends, and I asked her if she wanted to come with. She said yes, and we hanged out with everyone. It was actually pretty fun, and she even brought one of her dogs. As we're all hanging out, we start playing a question-based game, and I start to realize Sophie is odd, to say the least. She admits to having stolen money from backpacks in school multiple times and proudly announces that she shat on the school floor. I'm a little flabbergasted, mostly about the shitting part, but other than that, she seems really nice and fun to be around. Eventually, someone asks me a question about who I would hook up with from those playing the game. I say Sophie, and she says she'd totally hook up with me as well. That night we didn't actually do anything but kiss twice, but we both agreed to meet up at her place the next day. Her grandma drives us there. It's a little far because she lives in the countryside. Right away, she shows me around, including her animals and chickens. She has a lot of animals, which I love. Skip forward a few hours, and we eventually end up making out. It's worth mentioning that while I don't plan on getting any gender-affirming surgeries, I'm pretty uncomfortable being fully naked in front of anyone, especially if I don't know the person very well. Sophie knew this, yet she pressured me into taking off all my clothes. I tried to lightheartedly let her know I was uncomfortable, but she didn't take no for an answer. So we do our thing, and this is when I realized just how crazy this girl actually is. I haven't even had time to put my shirt on when she asks, "Do you love me?" Keep in mind we've known each other for 2 days. I try to brush off the question, but she insists. Eventually, I just tell her, I can't love you because I don't know you. She's evidently upset, but eventually the conversation steers away from the love topic. Once I've used the bathroom and gotten dressed, she suddenly goes, "Wanna see my mouse?" I know she has a lot of pets, so I excitedly tell her yes, glad the situation is back to normal. She pulls out a jar with a dead mouse. At this point, I'm just shocked, especially since we had just had sex less than 10 minutes ago. She then opens her mini fridge to show me a dead baby duck that she's just been keeping there. That's when I know I need to get the hell out of this house, and I text my mom begging her to come pick me up immediately. In the 30 minutes my mom takes to get there, I'm just playing with one of her cats, not saying much. She brings up the love stuff, but I just don't reply. Skip forward a few months later, and we stay friends, but I keep my distance from her. While I'm on vacation, my friend, 17M, texts me saying there's been some drama involving Sophie. I ask about it, and he says it's best if he tells me when I get home. Basically, he tells me Sophie had some friends over at her house, and she sexually assaulted one of the girls in her sleep. She had also impulsively bought a rat, and since she left the cage open, one of her cats ate the rat. In response, she kicked the cat and tried to break its neck with a door multiple times, but eventually, another girl there just grabbed the cat and let it out. The cat ran away. I haven't heard from her since. It's evident this girl had severe psychological issues, and while her trauma isn't her fault, there's no denying she's a dangerous person. Turns out she's sexually harassed other people, so this girl wasn't her first victim. TLDR, the girl I hooked up with after knowing her for 2 days asked me if I loved her, showed me 2 dead animals right after sex, tried to murder her cat, and raped another girl. Edit, the victim did report it, but I don't know her personally, so I don't know what happened afterward. As for the cat, it came back home, and from what I've been told, she gave it up for adoption. NB stands for non-binary, and what my genitalia looks like is irrelevant to the story and none of anyone's business. I've already received a few comments asking, and I feel it's disrespectful since it doesn't change anything. Some people have also pointed out she was probably a victim herself, and she did get groomed by a 40-something-year-old when she was 14. I don't know the details or if she has other trauma besides that instance.
If you liked this video, make sure you hit the like button and comment down below your thoughts. Also don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos like this.